This dog got lost in the woods. It's been wandering for 7 days. Then, out of nowhere, she heard a gunshot. The dog hurried forward, eager to meet people. But then, he found the animal unconscious. She'd never seen a creature that size before. But then, people just showed up out of nowhere. The dog quickly figured out that it was better to run away from them. He went into the woods to hide. But at that moment, it was the first time the dog had ever seen such an animal. But it quickly realized that it was without a mom. He realized that the kitten needed help. She took it in as her own puppy. The next day, the dog smelled a freshly cooked steak. Without a second thought, she stole it, and she brought it to her new puppy. But every night, the dog remembered his beloved master. She thought they'd never meet again. Time flew by, and now the kitten started feeding its mother. One day, the dog and the kitten were playing in the snow. But then the dog heard some barking, and I saw another dog who was begging to come to her. But then something awful happened. A massive avalanche hit the valley. Her master didn't have time to escape, but the dog was able to help the man, and for that, people took her home. Before leaving, the dog looked at his big puppy. The kitten came out to say goodbye to her mom. They were both grateful to each other, to help each other out and save themselves. The dog was doing well with his new owner. They really loved her, but she couldn't forget her beloved master. And then, one day, it happened. When she went looking for him, she stole food from supermarkets. One day, she met a strange man, and then life threw her a curveball. The man started using her to make money. But then one day, the man got sick. He didn't want to leave this world alone, so he tied the dog to him. I gave it one last stroke, and he never got out of bed again. The dog hadn't been fed for days, and when he needed a drink of water from the river, the chain stopped him. Another week went by. The dog held on tight, but he knew the end was near. In the end, she remembered her master's face and closed her eyes. But then, two guys showed up. They saw the dog on the shore. She begged them to set her free, and when they did, she went straight for the water. This time, life gave her another shot. The dog kept going to his master, but then, out of nowhere, she heard a pack of wolves. She immediately took off running, but the wolves drove her into a dead end. The dog was very brave, but the wolves were strong. But at that moment, a menacing growl sound. The wolves lifted their heads. They saw the same kitten, who had already become a huge lynx. The kitten chased the wolves away. He also said hello to his beloved mother. How they missed each other. The kitten walked his mom back to town. At last, the dog was so close to his master, but the kitten couldn't go any farther with her. The dog hurried over to his son. They realized they'd never see each other again, and they said goodbye one last time. The dog looked at his son one last time, and it was like he said, "Thanks for everything, Mom." After everything she'd been through, it was understandable. The dog was closer to his master than ever before. She went to the hospital where her master works. She came to the people who loved her. At first, the man thought it was a mirage. The dog slowly walked towards the people. She was on her own for 3 years. But at that moment, she recognized this face, the face of her beloved master. They hurried towards each other. They were over the moon. Could you leave your dog?